Coffee break! Today, guys, I'm really excited because I'm giving up coffee. Finally, it's too expensive. It's too time-consuming, mixing all the creams and sugars and making it, oh, you guys drink it black? Well, you're more hardcore than me, but I gotta give it up now. So we're gonna give up coffee today. This is the first day, so bear with me. I'm gonna do a video today. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna be making some, what are we doing? I'm making some, just gonna put together. I'll be right back. Okay, so today was almost a coffee break, and I gave it up for a while, and I feel like I want to talk about what I learned during that time. So what I learned during that time with the coffee break was I really can't remember because I didn't have my coffee yet. But anyway, let's get to work. Is this thing on? Shit, I thought I had him pause. Come with me through the mall. I'll show you all the wonderful things happening. Through the mall. Through the wonderful mall. This is where the magic happens. Free-flowing capitalism at work. Try not to get too many stores in this video. I don't want to give free product placement till I work out some deals with them. See that fern right there? That fern owes me. That fern's in the video now. You owe me. That's how I roll. Don't give anything away for free. Start giving stuff away for free and everybody will come running up and expecting free autographs and stuff. If any of you ever want a free autograph, just remember, you've been here a while, you like and comment, you know, I might give you a free one, but don't tell your friends they get free ones, so your friends got to pay. Tree Fitty an autograph. It's just how I roll. You got Fern, he got in there twice. Sneaky little Fern. Coming back the other way now. The amazing thing about malls is that you can walk and walk and walk in them and you've never seen everything. You'd be surprised what you can see. Some crazy people. You think people at Walmart can be scary? You see some of those websites, you should see people in malls. Some crazy people. Try to find some. We're over here with Carlito.
What's up, guys?
And
Ben.
the red bearded man.
The Flying Dutchman.
He just signed up for this position yesterday. They found him off of Route 22 in the woodsy area. He was building a log cabin, and they're like, "You build that log cabin so good, you should come and work for us." And this is Carlito. I think he just fell out. Oh, there he is. That's Carlito.
How you guys doing? Howdy.
Yeah, they gave him some shoes. And then the lovely lady here is Isabella. Was close enough. Starts with a vowel. That's all that matters. I don't want to show you where we are because I don't want to give away free product placement, but once I can work out a deal with them. So anyway, Carlito, it's a slow Sunday. How are you doing today?
I'm well. We're waiting for the after church crowd.
Yeah. A lot of them folk that they don't stay home. They don't go shopping until they get their Sunday services done.
Is this going on YouTube?
No, I wouldn't put this on. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Yeah. This is Peter of Blue Monkey Vapes. He's the coolest guy ever. I mean, they had a contest, actually, I'm not joking, last year. And he came in second place, and then they retallied the votes and found out that they miscounted. He was actually number one, the coolest guy ever. So Thank you, Peter.
Looking at the second cruise job here.
Oh, no, don't tell them. Okay, yeah, I did enter. Actually, I came in 5th, but I was kind of upset about that. I hid in my room for about a month after that, but I was shooting for more than that. I mean, I came in 5th. There were only really 4 people who entered, so I don't know how that happened, that I came in 5th, but anyway, Peter's gonna have a great day today. This is Frances over here.
Hi.
She is the most adorable person. And again, no free product placement. I don't want to tell you where she works, but she is just the most amazing person. Do you have anything to say today?
Have a great day.
See, she cares about you. She doesn't care about herself. She puts it all right back on the people. This is what we need more in society. Thank you so much.
you.
What was your name again?
Frances.
Frances, that's right. Yes, Frances the best. Here we have the beautiful Diana and Zelly. This is Diana, actually. This is Zelly. And again, I don't want to give product placement away, so I'm not going to tell you where they work, but they're just amazing human beings, and they've just been so good. Just helped me out so much. Can't say enough about them, except that I don't seem to be able to keep them in camera. It's like a superhero power they have. I think they're trying to protect their identity, so I'm just going to get out of here before mortal enemies discover them.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, today we have Lewis here. He is the most amazing human being on earth.
What's up, guys?
He works here at Rosemarino's burger joint. Wait, I get this wrong. What do you do here?
It's a chicken place, man.
Oh.
Chicken place. Roasted chicken.
Right. Oh, sorry. This isn't the burger place?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Sorry. I'll be back. Lewis here. He's the man extraordinaire. He built everything. He actually invented the chicken sandwich back in the day.
Oh, man.
And
I'm getting sued by Chick-fil-A.
He's responsible for about 417 different chicken recipes that are used throughout South America and East Asia, I believe.
East Asia.
What are you most proud of the 17,000 things that you've done here in the last week?
The 16,000.
I'm sorry.
The one right before the last.
Yes,
The one right
that
before the
one
last,
thing.
That one thing was like the best thing.
It
But
like,
this last thing, not my thing. The tostones are on point though.
tell me about those.
The plantains, you had them yesterday for the first time.
I didn't even know what they were. I thought they were like an outer space thing.
Yes, they're an alien treat.
So you slice up plantains.
Yes, and then we fry them for 30 seconds, and then we flatten them. And then we put them away, and then we refry them for a quarter.
And it's tiny dab of salt.
Tiny dab of salt.
Can you do that salt like that guy does? Drops the salt. Look at that.
A
See?
little pinch.
I'm going to edit the salt in later.
Okay, yeah, just a little.
People are going to believe that you're dropping real salt. You don't really have salt here, do you?
Oh, we got lots of salt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got lots. You tasted our Popeyes.
Yeah, I was like, I Googled how to desalt and things. But no, since you took over, the recipe's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, alright, that's cool to hear.
No, everything is really great here. I eat here about 4 times a day, even though I really only have 3 meals. Whoa, the landslide bring you down. Give me your leather, take from me my lace. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. And instead of using force, I fell into a burning ring of fire. Edward Jewelry Hands. All right, we're gonna do simple beaded earrings here, and basically just stacking beads. You can stop just like this, put the earring hooks, or you can put a charm to go with each underneath. You should probably decide ahead of time. You don't have to, but if you're gonna put a charm, you definitely wanna put a loop at the top and the bottom. Whereas if you don't need a charm, you can just close the wire right up, as you're gonna see. But you can find a lot of cute little charms if you look around. My go-to colors right now are silver or antique brass. I also really like this backward snowman effect, like large, medium, small bead. You can go the other way, you can flip it around, you can go small, medium, small, small, big, small, whatever. I also like to slip some flat discs in here like this. But really quick, this is leopard skin jasper, jade, red glass. This is real turquoise. You'll find a lot of fake turquoise. Fake turquoise is extra bright, looks almost like a crayon. Some people like it, it's dyed howlite. Howlite is a white stone that has some cool veins in it, and it picks up dye really well, and they sell it now in every color, but it's not real turquoise. They might call it real turquoise, it's not. The real turquoise is a lot more earth tone, usually. If you find turquoise that's super bright like that, chances are it could be very expensive. This is African turquoise. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So this is unikite. It's like a olive green and pink stone. So I need to pay somebody to make this camera focus if anybody needs a job out there. This is a lava stone right from a volcano. Really cool. When we talk about lava stone later, you can use this. It's very porous and absorbs essential oils. You can make a bracelet or a necklace out of just lava stone. Put a couple drops of essential oil and it diffuses it all day long. So aromatherapy people and people into the essential oils love that stuff. This is, I believe it's moss agate, not completely sure. This, I believe, is some kind of jasper. It's a disc. This is, I think it's bird's eye jasper. Also incredibly cool. Love that stone. Look at those little crystals that go on. I'm going to fire this camera after today. I believe this is teeny tiny red jasper. Good Lord, camera. Come on. These are 8mm, 6mm, 4mm. 8, 6, 4, great for earrings. Great sizes. You want to go up to 10mm, you're starting to get heavy. You go smaller than 4mm and you're talking like a smaller than the head of a pin. And this is just a black ceramic. I actually picked up a whole strand of those. Another jade. This is sodalite. Sodalite and lapis lazuli look very similar. Someone told me sodalite, which just sounds like a beverage, but it's actually a really cool stone. It's blue and white marble, whereas the lapis lazuli will be a little bit darker, and the lapis lazuli might have a little bit of yellow in it. It's one way to tell the difference. Here we have, this is mother of pearl, or like a type of seashell. It's really, I love seashell. There's something about it. It's just, or mother of pearl, it's just so iridescent. It's shiny naturally. This is some other kind of shell. And coconut shell. And there's just a tiny little wood bead that I got from a whole bunch of bracelets I took apart. Hit the thrift stores, get all kinds of really cool beads. Don't do plastic beads unless you want to. You can do whatever you want. I don't like plastic beads. Difference you can tell if something is plastic or stone or at least glass is plastic always feels warm to the touch. Stone will always feel a little bit colder to the touch. It'll feel a little bit colder than your body temperature. Plastic will almost feel the same temperature as your hands. So it's one way to tell. Plastic will feel lighter in your hands. I'm going to do 3 different styles. There's the simple style, with just 2 loops. There's a swirl style where I'm going to swirl it around after doing the 2 loops. And then there's a double swirl. 20 gauge silver for the first one. We're going to do about 5 inches. Actually, you don't even need that one. I'm doing the simple version. Stack them on. Grab your round nose pliers. And we're going to do a little less than a centimeter right angle. Grab it on the end, roll it, reposition, roll it, reposition, roll it. Good body mechanics. Make your loop look as close to that as you can, and then slide the beads against it. Did I say that was leopard skin jasper? I believe it's dragon skin jasper. You can look it up, correct me in the comments. And bend this against another right angle against the beads to make it as tight as you can. And then this time we're going to cut off that little less than a centimeter we need to make the loop. It's about 1/3 of an inch. And then we're rolling it. And when you're done, if you did it right, you'll have 2 pretty little loops like that, and the beads will not slide up and down. These are vibrating a little bit. They're not really sliding up and down. I can make it even tighter if I wanted to. Be a stickler. Roll this back. Cut the tiniest bit off, like a millimeter. Pull it even tighter. Roll it even tighter, and then using all 3 pliers here, pinch it carefully. And I just slipped. That's what you don't want to do. We could just put the earring hook here and the charm, 1 jump ring and the charm here, and we're done. Or we could just put the earring hook and be done like this. It's beautiful stones we got here. Okay, now we're going to do the single wrap. You can do this with 22 or 20. I'm going to do 22. And this one we're going to take a little bit more just to be on the safe side. I'm going to say about 8 inches. This time I'm going to just make a loop at the top. I'm going to make a tight loop because 20 gauge is kind of flimsy and I don't want. So this is even less than before. It's tiny little loop. And then we're going to make another loop at the bottom. I'm going to bend it against the stone again, make another loop. This time I'm going to use my round nose pliers. Watch this. I'm going to hold it just like this, and I'm going to wrap. Good Lord, camera, focus, or I'm going to kill you. I'm going to wrap this around like this, and then I'm going to roll it till it's the size loop I want, till it matches the other, and then I'm going to come around on a diagonal, wrap it in the crevice, come around on the diagonal, wrap it in the crevice between the two stones, come around on a diagonal, and then wrap it around the loop at the top, pull it tight, and let's look at the top there. Cut off most of that, and get that right in there. Make sure you don't cut the wrong part. It's very easy to ruin the whole thing right there. Now we're going to just pinch this very carefully. Pinch it till the sharp end is tucked in there. And there we have our single strand wrap. At this point, I could still turn it upside down if I wanted it to be a regular snowman and have the big bead at the bottom. You can put your hook on either side, put your charm with the jump ring on either side. And I always want to reposition. Think about which side is going to face out, and then play around with these little diagonals, because that's the prettiest part, and you want that to face forward. So this is going to face out, the earring hook's going to go down from there. So pull these, you can even hold it like this. Play with these. 22 gauge is so malleable. That's why you got to be careful to make the loops tight so they don't come undone. Voila. Double wrap, get about 8 to 10 inches to be safe. This time we're going to bring these beads to the very center of the strand, and we're going to crimp it, the top and the bottom. Try to make that a very tight crimp. And we're going to use our round nose pliers to hold it right there, bend it around, and then roll. Grab it again, roll. Grab these, make it tight. You want this to be tight because the next one will pull through if it's not tight. Again, grab it right on the end, wrap around, roll. All right, so now you see these. Is it tight? They're vibrating, but they're not really moving much. And we want them even tighter. Now watch this. Holding it just like this. This hand is free. Again, we're going to do this. We're going to wrap around on a diagonal, wrap around the first stone, then in the crevice between the stones, then wrap around the next stone, then in the crevice between the stones, then wrap around the next stone, then finally wrap around the loop. And turn it this way, and we're going to end it. Remember, make sure you're cutting the correct wire. It's like you're diffusing a bomb. You don't want to cut the wrong wire, because then the whole thing will blow up and it'll be over. Okay, now, here's the fun part. This next strand, you have a few options. First, let's get this strand right where we want it. Let's play around with the diagonals, get it straight. There we go. Now this next strand, you can follow the first strand, or you can cross it, go the other way, and make it like an X pattern. I'm going to follow the first strand because I think that looks prettier. That's what I prefer mostly. So we're just going to wrap around, just follow. If you're on top, make sure you stay on top. If you're underneath, make sure you stay underneath. come all the way around. And oh, we had just enough to finish there. And cut it. Tuck that in. Reposition. Sometimes these loops will bend. They'll like want to bow down or whatever. You got to pull them back up. And that's outstanding. Again, you can mess with these a little bit more if you like.